All right. Welcome back. Another week of Healthy for the Holidays happening this week. And today is Monday, the 26th. So if you celebrated Christmas yesterday, Merry Christmas to all of you. Today, I really wanted to focus on the holiday letdown. People feel this no matter what you're celebrating. People usually feel this around this time of year as there's a lot of energy and buildup into all of the excitement and the planning and the execution of the holidays. Even if it wasn't Christmas that you celebrated, if it was something else, there's usually something around this time of year that has a buildup and an execution, and then we end up coming down the other side of it, and it can feel like a letdown. So I want to focus on two things today. Number one, for many people, we have a memorized pattern, a memorized pathway of being that sounds something like this. I go to the holiday celebration, I eat more than I intended, or maybe differently than I intended. I feel bad about the way that I ate yesterday. I wake up in the morning, feel frustrated about the way that I ate, feel like I'm backsliding, feel guilty for all the things that I ate, that I overindulged in, that I didn't mean to do. And I wake up feeling frustrated and defeated. And that cycle itself of the pattern of behavior and then how you feel about what you did, right? How you feel about what happened is in and of itself a cycle, a pattern. So that pattern of feeling is just as much a cycle as the pattern of doing. And each of those cycles impact each other, meaning if you have a pattern, a habitual pattern of overeating and then getting frustrated about yourself, right? Overeating and then getting frustrated about what you did. Both of those are a pattern. The overeating is a pattern, and the feeling frustrated about it is a pattern. And they actually are connected to one another. They form an expectation and a belief about how you are going to behave over the holidays, okay? So if this morning you are waking up feeling frustrated about whatever happened yesterday, if you were celebrating Christmas, or whatever happened on Hanukkah, if you were celebrating those 8 crazy nights, right? If you are waking up with the pattern of I'm feeling frustrated about what I did or how I behaved or what I ate, if you're feeling frustrated, you have a couple of options this morning. And even if you are 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours into your day, right now, in this moment, you have a choice of how you want to carry those emotions forward with you into the day. And what I will tell you is good research shows us the more guilt and shame you feel from whatever happened yesterday. I'm just going to keep it easy and call it yesterday as in Christmas. And I respect and honor all of you that did not celebrate Christmas. I'm just going to keep it easy for the sake of today's video. If you are frustrated about whatever happened yesterday, you are more likely to engage in behaviors today that actually lead you to overconsumption of salt, sugar, fat, ultra processed foods, and overconsumption of food in general. I'll say that again. Your feelings of guilt and shame and frustration about whatever you ate yesterday contribute to the risk of more likely over-consuming ultra-processed foods and total calories today. So in other words, if you have a desire to kind of go back to normal eating or a way of eating that feels empowering to you, or a way of eating that serves you well, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to decide to emotionally let go of whatever happened yesterday. So not just behaviorally, emotionally let go of whatever happened yesterday. So you have an opportunity. That's why I say right now, in this moment, you have an opportunity to say, okay, whatever happened yesterday is gone. It's done. Yesterday is quite literally finished. And everything from a digestive and biological and physiological standpoint is finished, whatever happened yesterday. So you carrying the guilt and shame and emotion about that does not change the physiological or biological impact of whatever happened yesterday. And here's what I promise you is many of you overestimate the quote impact or quote damage of whatever happened yesterday. we make up this big story in our mind about, the Christmas meal that ruined everything, right? We carry that guilt and shame with us, and that contributes to our decisions today. When you are feeling frustrated, guilt, shame, hopeless, helpless, whatever, about your behaviors yesterday, you're more likely to engage in those types of behaviors today. So you have an opportunity right now to switch the way that you perceive yesterday, the way you talk about yourself, whatever you are willing to do to let go from this moment on and say, today, how would I like to feel? How do I want to feel today? I am not bringing yesterday into the conversation. How do I want to feel today? What types of food will make me feel nourished? What types of behaviors will make me feel nourished? What types of thoughts will make me feel nourished? What ways of being, ways of thinking will make me feel nourished today? I choose not to bring yesterday's emotions, data, physiology into today's decisions. That is the choice you can make today. Okay? That's the invitation. And you can do that every day, right? Every day you can wake up with this clean slate of how do I want to feel today? What thoughts, feelings, behaviors will lead me to that feeling? The other thing I wanted to touch on today, and I'll probably go a little bit more into tomorrow, is the holiday letdown. And way back in week 2, when we started Healthy for the Conversations this year, I talked about the nervous system and how a dysregulated nervous system is directly correlated to our food decisions. So go back to videos 6 through 10. Holiday letdown can start to dysregulate the nervous system after we've had all of this energy and planning and emotionality. And even if the emotions didn't always feel good, right? There's a lot of commotion, a lot of planning, a lot of mental load taken up for the holidays. And when we come back down the other side of that, it can leave us feeling dysregulated. And a lot of times people will say, I don't know why I'm sad. Like I had a great holiday, or maybe I do know why I'm sad, or, I'm happy that my parents left, but now I'm feeling empty, right? This happens after births. This happens after weddings. This happens after graduations, to a different degree. This happens after vacations, right? So when we have a lot of energetic commotion, planning and executing something, there is oftentimes, a process of emotion coming back down the other side. And if you are feeling that, your invitation today is just to notice and name and become aware. Name whatever it is you're experiencing. I'm feeling low energy. I'm experiencing fatigue. I'm experiencing sadness. I'm experiencing whatever. Notice and name whatever you are experiencing. Try not to attach a judgment to it. Just let it be. When we start to notice and name our states of being, we have the opportunity to address them differently. So today, the invitation is just to notice and name your state of being. If you're starting to feel a little bit of that holiday letdown, what does it look like for you? What does it feel like for you in your body? And those are your 2 invitations. So you're letting go of whatever happened yesterday. You're moving forward. That's a choice you can make. You're also noticing and naming if you have any of the nervous system dysregulation going on in your body. All right, we'll pick this up here tomorrow morning, everyone.